The last mile, shattering mental barriers. For decades, the idea of running a mile in under 4 minutes was considered a physical impossibility. Scientists and sports experts alike agreed that the human body simply wasn't built to endure such a feat. Runners had tried repeatedly. Some came agonizingly close, but none succeeded. The 4 minute mile stood not only as a barrier of time, but as a wall of belief. Then came Roger Bannister, a young British medical student with an unshakable will and a different kind of training philosophy. Unlike many athletes who focus solely on physical conditioning, Bannister understood that limits were often more mental than physical. He believed that if he could conquer doubt in his mind, his body would follow. Bannister trained rigorously, but just as importantly, he trained differently. He visualized each stride, each breath, and every second ticking away on the clock. He imagined the final stretch, the crowd's roar, and most importantly, success. His coach, Franz Stampfel, shared this belief in the power of mindset and helped him refine both his technique and his mental approach. The opportunity came on May 6, 1954, at the Iffley Road track in Oxford, England. Conditions were far from ideal. A cold wind swept across the field, and the track was damp from recent rain. Many would have postponed the attempt, but Bannister saw it as the perfect test of resolve. As the starter's gun fired, Bannister surged forward, flanked by two pacemakers, Chris Chataway and Chris Brasher. They set a blistering pace, keeping rhythm for the first 3 laps. As they rounded the final bend into the home straight, Bannister, exhausted but determined, pushed himself beyond what he thought possible. With every step, he fought against not only fatigue, but the weight of history and expectation. And then, it happened. He crossed the finish line. The timekeeper hesitated before announcing the result, as if even the numbers themselves needed a moment to sink in. 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds. A new era had begun. News of Bannister's achievement spread around the world like wildfire. But what followed was even more astonishing. Just 46 days later, Australian runner John Landy shattered the mark too, clocking 3:57.9. Suddenly, the once impossible became achievable, and then repeatable. In the years since, over 1,400 runners have broken the 4 minute mile. High school athletes, professional runners, Olympians, all have proven that the limit was never truly physical. It was psychological. Roger Bannister didn't just run a fast mile. He ran through a barrier that existed not on the track, but in the collective imagination of humanity. His story became a powerful metaphor for overcoming self-imposed limitations, for daring to believe when others say, can't.